So, unsurprisingly, it looks like history has been made again. Netflix has officially disclosed that they are going to be making a movie around all the events of the Wall Street situation. So, all the trading, all the holding, all the corruption, all the memes, all the attendees, it's probably all going to be there. So, from the CNET article I read, it stated, "One of the biggest stories of the year is barely a week old, but Hollywood is already calling. Two movies, including one from Netflix, are reportedly in the works to cover the story of the anti-establishment Redditors who trolled Wall Street." Here's a little background on what's going down. For years, Wall Street investors have been betting that video game retailers like GameStop would fail. They said that the move toward online game buying would eventually spell doom. The pandemic appeared to speed up these changes too. Wall Street was so sure that GameStop would fail that they made it one of the most heavily bet against stocks on the market. Over the past few months though, a group of Reddit users have been buying up shares, pushing up GameStop's value and undermining Wall Street's big bets. At first, these forum traders bought because they believed the company was better off than the Wall Street doubters thought. Then, as the GameStop value soared, Wall Street's bad bets started to cost investors billions of dollars. It hasn't stopped there. The Reddit users want the price to rise even more as they wage an epic battle against Wall Street. At one point, the Reddit users from the forum WallStreetBets sent the stock up more than 14,300%, though it's gone down through wild fluctuations. They've spread their strategy to struggling movie chain AMC and tech company BlackBerry too. End quote. So yeah, man, I could honestly see great potential for any movie about this. Honestly, even if it was a really bad movie, I still think people would go out and see it just to say they saw it. So, of course, once speculation of a movie arose, and mind you, this was actually before the CNET article was released, Reddit instantly began imagining what the movie posters would look like. It looks like the sentiment is that the movie is going to be called The Big Short Squeeze. But now that I think about it, maybe the Troll of Wall Street Bets would be pretty fitting too. And I'm actually really glad that Netflix swiped this up so quickly. The reason being is because I still want to see some of the people who are alive right now playing themselves in the movie. So for instance, the Robinhood CEO Vlad has been speculated that he should be played by Adam Driver. Jim Cramer from CNBC should obviously be Louis C.K. And I'm not really sure who could play as a Reddit leader DFV, but moreover, I definitely want Elon to play as himself, if he's even being considered for this movie. And what's also interesting is that on top of all this news, Mark Cuban actually did a Reddit AMA today where he invited anyone to ask him anything. And I think this is honestly what everyone needs right now, especially the people who are holding open positions of GameStop. It's just cool for me to see all these billionaire investors and venture capitalists that are coming out to defend the little guy and advocating to keep the markets free. It's people like Elon, Chamath, Mark, and Kevin O'Leary who are still speaking out for the little guy. And I think after the massive drop in GameStop from $470 on January 28th to hitting new lows today of sub 100 levels, it's people like the Elons and Chamaths of this world who are boosting morale and giving very excellent and well thought out dialogues that are changing the course of future in a huge way. Thanks for listening, guys, and until next time.